Beautiful. All right, so skip the video. Let's go right to the things that we're looking at. Let's look at our graph. What do you think? A little different?
Yeah.
Yeah. Red is a little bit over there. A much more defined green peak with your shoulders. And look at our acceleration of the club now.
Right.
So with just a little change in posture, some of that stuff is already starting to change. We get a little better separation here between everything, and a little bit of a sloppy transition where everything's going at once. We want the hips to ideally lead that downswing transition.
Okay.
That's where you're going to get more of that X factor rotation, but a much different looking graph than just our first one.
Right.
So, again, to break it down very quickly, our pelvic angles, again, that looks a little bit different, a little cleaner. We get our little ski jump effect there that we didn't quite have with the first one. So a little better, just with the setup, puts you in a better position to get more out of your hips. And good, we're still above the water with the hammock. And we're at least within our range here. We're still not quite a real good dissociation yet.
Right.
And that's where you're going to get a little more power out of it, but getting closer to it.
Okay.
So with just a little change in your setup and your address. So summary wise, alignment's looking pretty good. Posture already a lot better.
Right.
Still, 2 degrees forward. Not a whole big difference, but in a much better starting position so that the rest of the swing becomes more efficient. And then upper body turn, looking pretty good, still within our ranges. Impact, again, a little bit slower or late to impact position, but on a better plane. Remember, we were 50 or 60% there. And upper body still around 50-60%. So I think the next thing that we would look at as we're going through our program is let's look at the upper body as far as rotation and see if we can keep you on plane. We're not off by much, 2 degrees, 6 degrees, so close, and with like a little tweak just in your posture, already a more efficient golf swing.
Right. Huh.